Has drag culture shaped modern beauty trends? If your daily makeup routine includes modern trends like shaping your face with contouring and highlighting, then you have to give the drag queens a thank you, or better yet, take a moment to use these tips and this information to really understand the way drag culture has shaped some of the biggest modern beauty trends in existence, and sometimes often without the credit. From the sky-high false lashes to intentionally overlined lips, we can count the ways that drag queens have contributed to today's beauty scene. So, taking contouring and highlighting, the art of drag centers around bending the concept of gender. So this typically requires changing the appearance of the drag queen or drag king, their facial structure to reflect another gender. So painting on strategic highlights and shadows allows the performers to alter the way that their jaws, cheekbones, noses, and other features are perceived. So in order for these changes to reach an audience from a stage, they had to be extremely exaggerated, which put the technique of face contouring on display for anyone interested in tweaking their own appearance. So with false lashes, long eyelashes have been associated with femininity since the beginning of time. So if you think of the popular image of a woman batting their eyelashes, think of the cartoon Betty Boop, if you can even recall what that is, or the many instances when a simple cartoon or a drawing is distinguished as female only by the presence of long lashes. Most of society receives these messages from the early childhood, so it only makes sense then that drag queens would adapt and adopt the dramatic false lashes to create a glamorous, hyper-feminine appearance. While false eyelashes were frequently used on movie starlets in the early 1900s, drag queens made them feel accessible to the everyday woman. Today, it seems nearly impossible to hunt down a makeup tutorial that doesn't feature false lashes. And the enhancements have been so mainstream that there are so many types of strips, as well as makeup products that are meant to enhance the lashes. And of course, what we do here at Carolina Eye Candy is specializing in eyelash extensions, as well as a number of other lash enhancements. So for a drag queen that's facing hot stage lights, intense physical activity, and possibly a 5 o'clock shadow, let's just be honest, the pancake face powders of yesteryear simply weren't going to cut it. Instead, heavy-duty primers, matte finish full coverage liquid or cream foundations and concealers, color correctors, and setting powders became the standard. When color correcting dark stubble with orange or red products, a very heavy full coverage foundation and concealer are required. So once again, the heavy-duty products born out of necessity by drag queens facing environmental and biological pressures have become the mainstream norm. Today, the abundant full coverage crowd leaving the house with a simple coat of powder or sheer foundation as a base is not even imaginable, and finding a makeup tutorial that doesn't feature heavy-duty full coverage matte complexion products is also a challenge. Brows are essential to bringing shape, definition, and expression to a face. This also makes them the perfect avenue for exaggerating an expression or character. There is a reason why celebrities with bold, high arched brows like Joan Crawford and Cher are popular choices for drag impersonators. Big, bold, glamorous eyebrows are a sign of a big, bold, glamorous personality. Brows arched up to the heavens also allow more space for elaborate eyeshadow looks to shine. To achieve a bold, high-arched brow, drag queens often use glue sticks to cover their natural eyebrows and transform them into a substitute for more eyelid space. Before the glue dries, it can be set with loose powder and then covered with foundation and concealer, clearing the way for brand new brows. The trick is now well known within the mainstream beauty community and touted as the perfect way to change your appearance for a costume party or to try out 90s skinny brows. And if there is a facial feature even more heavily associated with femininity than long fluttering eyelashes, it's definitely the full pouty lips. Large, plump lips are considered an attractive trait, especially for women. This is thought to be tied to the fact that thinning lips in women are associated with aging and the inability to reproduce. Therefore, full lips are a sign of youth and fertility. To create the appearance of large, luscious lips, drag queens often use lip liner to line their lips far beyond their natural perimeters and then fill in the gaps with long wear lipstick. Now, any casual perusal of Instagram will display dozens of women who have overlined their lips as part of their everyday makeup routine. Again and again, drag culture has shown women that the option to dramatically alter their appearances with makeup isn't just for movie and theater stars. So, as RuPaul famously told Oprah in 2018, "We're all born naked and the rest is just drag, and ain't that the truth?"